strike up.
Hi, this is James Devine with the Music Ed Podcast. Hey, I'd love to send you my free training, 7 tips to save 5 hours this week and every week. If you'd like to receive that, send me an email at jamesthedivine@gmail.com. Also, if your music event needs professional development or speaker, get in touch with me. I'd love to help out. Enjoy the podcast.
Where you get quick and easy tips on how to be a better band teacher.
This podcast is more to be an encouragement for you that what you do is important. Have you ever had a teacher say or do something that had a huge impact on you for your entire life? I have had many of those opportunities, and you experience those as a music teacher. Some teachers affect you in a negative way. I've had my share of those too. But most of my teachers had huge positive impacts on my life. My 7th grade band teacher was one of them. I don't even remember his name, and I feel bad about that. I went to a rough school in 7th grade. Remember tube socks from the 70s? Probably not for most of you. On the last day of school, it was not unusual to have some of the teens in the neighborhood surround the school bus, tube socks in hand, but with the addition of a large rock in the bottom of the tube sock. These teens would swing their rock-filled tube socks with the expertise of David swinging his slingshot at Goliath, except instead of using their rock to slay evil, they were intent on causing evil by smashing the windows of the school bus. I was a terrified 13-year-old about to wet my pants. Within the school itself, I felt very safe. We were kept safe by a group of 3 security guards who were very tall. They seemed like Goliath to me in the heights they reached, and well-muscled, but the friendliest giants you ever knew. They made me feel safe. They developed relationships with students. I had my share getting in trouble in 7th grade, but these giants loved me all the same, as did my band teacher. The band teacher played saxophone like me. I can still see his face. I remember his encouragement as I learned saxophone for the first time. I remember his praise, his gentleness, his push for high standards, not just musically, but morally too. I even remember when he lost his temper at the drummers one day. He flung his baton at them, only to have it bounce off the bass drum and come back and hit him in the head. We all had a good laugh, including him. I can't for the life of me remember his name. One day we were taking a trip to a local music festival where we would perform, receive feedback, and listen to others perform. Those of you who took band may remember this event as Large Group Festival. As our teacher prepared us, he reminded us that we were stopping for lunch and we should bring some money. He informed us that if we forgot our money, he would be glad to loan us some, but we would have to repay it. Then he said something I remembered my whole life. Quote, "And if you don't pay me back, that's okay. It's worth a couple of dollars for me to find out I can't trust you." End quote. That teacher's trust meant a lot to me, and it taught me an important lesson. Trust everyone unless they show you they can't be trusted. Thank you, mister.
The Music Ed Podcast, where you get quick and easy tips for how to be a better band teacher.